So welcome everyone, here it is, Dark Souls 3, thank God it's here. I'm not going to do too much of a preamble, I've just got this, excited to play, happy to have you guys along with me. Not usually what I do, let's plays, but here we go. Okay, so fine. Yeah, fine. Sorry, we'll just go through that quite quickly. I'll shut up for this bit guys, enjoy.
It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Wow, powerful stuff. A lot to say already. If you're unfamiliar with my channel, a lot of you may be, I'm a very lore focused type person. I've got a lot to say already, I'll try to keep it minimal while I start the game. So let's just put my name. I can't even caps, there we go. Good start. I'm going to be a bit rusty, guys. I haven't been playing much Souls recently. I've been playing The Witcher at the moment, so we're just going to stay it's mature. I'll kind of throw myself through this. So we're looking for a strength dex build, mainly strength. So I've been looking at this before and I think warrior is the way we're going to go. We're going to go warrior. I'm going to fly through this, but I don't want to waste anyone's time. I'm sure people have seen this many times before. So... okay, let's just go for this. Some pretty Bloodborne-esque faces. Let's go with this. There we go, that'll do. Okay, good. I'm happy with that. Sorry guys, just wanted to fly through that. I know a lot of people have probably seen that before and are probably bored of it, so I've had a look at it before. I haven't seen much of this game. I've seen a little bit of Ouroboros playthrough from when he was invited to have a hands-on test. So that's up to the third boss, I think. But he obviously cuts out a lot because he was only like 45 minutes. Beyond that, I haven't watched anything. Tried to keep myself unspoiled for this main event. Thank you for joining me on this journey, guys, though, and I apologise if the commentary isn't the greatest. I'm not a huge Let's Player, but I'm excited to share this journey with you all. Waiting a long time for this. A lot of people overly critical of Dark Souls 2. It wasn't as good as Dark Souls 1, certainly, but I still had a good time playing it. But there's a lot of Demon Souls vibes in this, and that is certainly something I'm happy about, because that is probably my favourite from a story perspective. So let's look what's happening here. We're coming out of a grave. It looks like we've been buried, considering we have a burial gift. So we have been recently put to the ground, and now we have risen once more. That is all we know at this point. Let's have a look. My warrior. So let's get a feel for it. Okay. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. So here we are, first enemy. First blood! What's this? Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit rusty, guys. I'm used to playing The Witcher now, where it's just a lot about diving about and killing things, so apologies if my I'm not up to scratch as I once was, but I'll give it a go anyway. And look at this environment. Amazing. A lot of Bloodborne influences here, certainly, but it's certainly not a Bloodborne copy, as a lot of people have been saying. Got some good damage there already. Let's see what the two hands like. Okay. Ashen Flask. Now, I know there's some secrets to be had here, and apologies if you're one for just gunning through the game. I certainly won't be waiting far too long for this game. So let's have a look around. And you're down! So yeah, in a graveyard. Classic kick. Good. Still in play. Yeah, so we're in a graveyard. We've been buried. Oh. Shit. Have that! Okay. Don't know why I'm putting on an American accent, really. I'm enjoying the axe already, actually. It's quite a good starting weapon. Pretty solid build from what I can see so far. Really liking the play here. The movement, not as fast as I thought it would be, which is a good thing in my book. Yeah, I already know there's some secrets in this area, guys, which is why I'm looking quite thoroughly, so yeah, apologies if it looks like I'm spoiled a bit. I don't know it that well. I just know that there is some little secrets to be had right here at the beginning. Look at this environment. Right, let's give it a go. Let's lock off. Nice challenge at the beginning of the game, I like it. Are these the new crystal lizards, perhaps? Oh shit. Might not be winning this one, guys. Oh fuck. No, that's not good. Sorry, apologies for my language. Oh, first death of the game. High five, everyone. Okay, so maybe we'll be trying that again. Apologies for the death there, guys. That's a good start. I presume I'll just be rising from my grave here as I haven't unlocked a bonfire. We'll try it one more time. Don't want to bore you with me getting killed over and over again. I feel like maybe I'm a bit too slow in the rolls. I'll try and unequip something else. Let's see if that works. Okay, Cemetery of Ash again. Let's try that again, shall we? Not a great start there, Jeff. Okay, I feel like this is a bit better now. And maybe that I was doing better with lock on rather than lock off there. I'm not sure. I should usually go. I'm a lock off kind of guy, usually. Okay, let's go. Second time lucky, guys. Yeah, stamina looks a bit better this time. I'm feeling good about this time. But just for sake, let's grab whatever this item is over here in case we do die. Okay, so that was worth it. Glad we... Oh, good. That's a good start. Quite quick on the Estus on this one. I'm not sure how to dodge that, but okay. This is the one. Sorry, got quiet. I'm actually concentrating here. Wow. This guy's certainly not a pushover for the beginning of the game. I suppose that's the case though, because you don't actually need to come here. Okay. He's now rolling into a wall repeatedly. Okay, we've got him this time, guys. I feel it. Although that wasn't great, because I got stuck against the wall. Okay, here we go. Roll. That's it. I saw you. Let's finish him off. That's it! Yes! We did it. Alright, guys. That felt like a victory already. Classic Dark Souls. Okay. Woo! Sorry for the concentration there. Palms are sweaty. Now you're playing a Souls game. That's a first bit of a challenge I've had in a game for a while. Like I said, I've been playing The Witcher a lot. Yeah, okay, there's moments where you can maybe die. But no, it's nothing like a good old bit of Souls. Alright, let's kill this guy in case he follows me. Okay. That was the crossbow guy, I think. And here we are, I presume. Yeah, beautiful. This is one of my favourite things about a Souls game. I don't know about you, but the vistas, that kind of surrealist painting background, I love it. I absolutely love it. And here we are. We all know what this is by this point. For those who won't, I won't actually say what it is. But it's a good place. And let's rest. Really is no feeling, is there, like resting at a bonfire in a Dark Souls game. Okay, so let's continue to explore this area. Yeah, so what I've got to say about the story so far, and I'll just try and say this, I'm really concentrating at the moment because I haven't played a Souls game in a while, I apologise for that. Is that introduction of the Lords obviously harkens back to the original Dark Souls 1. And I'm taking some hits here unnecessarily, where it mentions the bosses that you obviously meet later on. And in fact, Demon Souls, to a certain extent, some of them are bosses that it mentions in the beginning. Which is obviously a good thing. Which is kind of what was missing. Part of what was missing from the intro of Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 intro was still pretty good, don't get me wrong. Pretty mysterious in its own way, but I feel like something's following me. Yeah, there's... And roll off the edge. Also classic Dark Souls. But yeah, it was certainly missing from Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 2, it was still a good game, but there's no big figures. And without going too much Dark Souls 2 story, I like Dark Souls 2 story, but I feel like too much of it started to get you interested, and then it just had this same excuse for not going into any more depth, i.e. the times, the sound of times is erased all, like, you know, it just kind of had that same lame excuse that it was too long ago that anyone remembers whatever happened, and it's fine, but it gets a bit wearing after a while. And I mean, there's a certain extent to that in Dark Souls 1. I don't even know what I'm saying now, I don't know if I'm just rambling, but I felt like Dark Souls 2 had some interesting lore, but there was too many chop and change areas, so it didn't have enough like time to go into them depth, and the excuse for that was it was so long ago that no one ever remembered. That was always the chat, really. And I messed that up. I'm supposed to jump there. Okay, back up we go. I even saw that you also saw me standing there looking at it, and I didn't do it. Because yes, of course, we have to go for every single treasure in the game. You know what it's like, guys. Dark Souls, you have to just get every nook and cranny, even items you don't need. This is probably a bow or something that I'm probably never going to use. A little bit would be quite nice, like. There we go. It's a shard, actually quite useful. Okay. This is the first boss, I believe. Probably going to die, considering I died against the crystal lizard thing. But who knows? I forgot what that is. Okay. That was my gift, wasn't it? Starting gift. Wish me luck, everyone. Here we go. Again, let's just have a look at this area. The tree is obviously an important part in Dark Souls. Part of Cycle of Life, but also linked to the arch trees possibly, or linked to the giants. There's always tree metaphors involved. Let's have a look. More graves. A giant's grave possibly, which would explain why trees coming out of it. Because we know that dead giants turn into trees. Per Dark Souls 2 lore. And a lovely vista there. And let's see this charming mat with black matter on his back writhing. Remove sword. Okay, so I have seen this fight before. It doesn't mean I've certainly studied it to see how to beat it. Probably going to die, like I say, considering I've died already a couple of times. What music, though. That's also what Dark Souls 2 has, that epic boss music that stays in your memory long after. You might not actually be aware of it at the time, but you certainly remember afterwards. Okay, tough guy. I'm actually going to stick this side. Oh, great. Not a good start. Oh, great. Okay. I actually can't see anything. And he's turned into madness! Come on. Yeah, big guys like this, classic Dark Souls, just stay close to them, I think, is the key. Or just get crushed, yeah. I'll be really annoyed if I die now. Oh, he's done it! Oh, God, first time I did. Really did not expect that. Oh. Didn't start out that well, did it? Let's give it to the axe, though. That's probably why I won that. Oh, and we've got Ember restored. That's nice. Shall we sit down? Nice. Woo! That was exciting. Good first boss. Good first boss. Let's now, because I'm saying I'm looking at the lore, let's see what we just got there. Coiled sword. Sword missing from the shrine bonfire. Thrust into the shrine bonfire to restore its power and enable travel between bonfires. So this is clearly a special one if it enables link between other bonfires. This sword is only bequeathed to chosen Ash, as chosen by the Udex, who awaits the arrival of Ash as a scabbard. Interesting. So he was a test there. And theoretically, we have proven ourselves worthy. So we shall proceed. What a great opening to the game. Great boss. I always choose this waxy quality of skin when I play Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 especially, I always used to go Kareem. Oh. Popping achievements. Let me know, guys, if you want me to get rid of them. I understand it might be irritating for some people. Just because it's my first time playing, I just kind of left them on just for shits. And look at that view again. Kind of reminds you of the Northern Undead Asylum, doesn't it? Does me anyway. Oh, there's two people here. There we go. Yeah, if you're wondering why I ditched the shield, it's kind of... I don't know, I just kind of feel it... I mean, it is obviously definitely a valuable strategy in Dark Souls. Definitely. But the way I like to play it kind of limits me to the way I play. I like being movable. I feel like you learn enemies' patterns better when you're having to actually move out of the way rather than just stand there and block. But it's certainly a viable strategy. I never look down on anyone that uses it. But it's not for me, that's all. Oh, crossbow guy. So what we know about the story so far, let's talk about that. Ash is the new term. The unkindled ash, fire themes, ember themes rather than dead, undead. That's the kind of new theme. We are Ash, unkindled. He was awaiting chosen ash. That was us. We came of ash from that graveyard over there. And now we have passed the test. And we've become kindled. That's kind of the extent of what we know so far. And that there are Lords of Cinder as well. And usual annoying dogs. That's not really a lore point as to more a classic Dark Souls point. And there we go, see it in Ember. Let's see if we can have a read of that as well. There we can. So here we go. No unkindled can truly claim the embers that burn within a champion's bosom, which is precisely what makes their yearning for warmth so keen. Gain the strength of flame and increase max HP until death. So this is basically human form. With the strength of fire, the summoning signs become visible. Oh yeah, okay, that's more a gameplay point. So, undeath and dead is not, it's more now kindled and unkindled. Embers, no embers, etc. Okay, so I know from watching a video that danger lies this way, and we are not going to mess with it for now, because my success rate hasn't been amazing so far. And here we are, ladies and gents, the new Firelink Shrine for your entertainment. And probably the rest of this episode, it's probably going to be spent exploring and talking to people. So if that's not for you, feel free to join me next time where we'll be having more action. But for now, let's talk to this charming young lady.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
Unkindled one, again.
I'm a fire.
Fire.
I tend
Flame. Okay, I'll
to
shut up
flame
now. Shut up.
And tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy
I'm at your side, much like the Emerald Herald from Dark Souls 2. There's not really anyone in Dark Souls 1 like that. Demon Souls, certainly. This woman, absolute maiden black.
Very well.
Let's see if I can level up then. So it's Demon Souls leveling up rather than Dark Souls, which is fine.
Take nourishment from these sovereignless
So for those who don't
souls.
know, she is definitely even more now to me a hark back to the Maiden Black from Demon Souls. She had touched the darkness inside of me. Now, apart from possibly being a sexual innuendo, it references Demon Souls Maiden Black, who says, touch the demon inside of me. You're touching or connecting with some kind of power inside of her. Usually what's seen as the bad force in the world, both in Demon Souls and the Dark Souls 3, which is quite interesting. And using that to power yourself. Anyway, let's get a bit more of endurance. A bit more vitality. Let's get our dex up a little bit as well, since that's what we're wanting. And I might be cracking up some faith later, but we'll just stick the rest in strength. Okay, that'll do. Great. There we go. She got anything else to say?
To be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how.
Sovereignless souls.
Ashen one, bring ye souls plucked from their vessel.
Much vessels again. This is a Demon Souls kind of idea that souls need vessels, and you can take ownerless souls and merge them into your own body to become a vessel for these other souls. Anything else to say? Yep. Okay, that's it. Yep. Okay, let's leave for now.
Farewell, Ashen, may the flames
May the
guide
flames guide thee. Was it not Ulasil people that said that? Yeah, Dusk said that, as did her godmother, the mushroom. She said that, may the flames guide thee. An old kind of saying we're getting here. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Talk about story implications the whole time. Can we rest here? Just for the fun of it? Organise Burn Undead Bone Shard. That's what I've got. Travel High Wall of Lothric. I see. Okay, yeah, okay, that's where we'll be probably going next. But we shall chit-chat a little bit longer, shall we? This is clearly Crestfallen Bro.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right.
Puh.
Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of sin.
Who are they? They'd.
Their moulding thrones.
Keep that in mind.
But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire.
Player from Dark Souls 1, maybe Dark Souls 2.
We're not fit to lick their boots.
Collapse.
Don't you
Classic.
think?
He's a great guy. I've heard through the grapevine he's a bit of a badass in this one, so I won't be fighting him.
Asking us to seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding.
That'll be these.
We're talking true legends.
Okay, yep.
Those
Why am I listening to that again? I already know what he's got to say. Okay.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance.
I've actually got black eyes. Guy's a creep.
But a humble handmaid of
Right, and this is clearly one of the fire keepers from Dark Souls 2, or the old women, whatever you want to call them. They weren't particularly good people.
things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so
Ah,
terrible
yes,
as to give
of
my
course
goods
not.
away. Ashen one, fetch so as is thy want. No?
Okay. Much the same character as she was in the second one. Well, we could sell to her, that's nice. Okay, what have we got? Well, let's get the white soapstone. Heal. Might get that for now, actually. Okay, that'll do for now.
Ashen one, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me
Umbral Ash.
With ash,
Hmm.
I'll fashion
Presumably,
thee
Umbral Fash is boss souls,
Is it not our sorry fate to suffer?
I guess. Interesting. A lot to think about there. Yeah, again, apologies guys, I'm just listening to people talk here, commenting on it. This is what I do when I play Dark Souls. I want to learn as much as I can first playthrough. I like the warrior's starting armor, I have to say. Obviously I will look into changing it at some point. And here he is. Unfortunately this got spoiled for me, him being in it. Let's have a look around his room first of all. Is there anything of note? Not particularly. How are you here? Hmm?
Well, a newcomer.
You're certainly not a newcomer.
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons.
Forging weapons.
You're in search of the Lords of Cinder.
Hmm. Well deduced.
Toilsome journey, I wager. You'll require.
Good for business.
Let me smith. I am a smith.
Yep, okay. Apparently he's not got much chat, so I'm not going to waste my time. Can I reinforce? Nope. No Estus shard. What does this mean? Ah, yeah, I can just do that then. I might just do that. I presume this is magic, so we are using magic at the moment, so we'll do that. Reinforce weapon? No, not enough. Okay.
Pretty be careful. I don't want that.
Okay, cheers to that. Right, let's have a look around here. Good old Firelink Shrine, eh? This is certainly a kind of Nexus feel place to fight fact. It's called Firelink Shrine. Definitely got that Demon Souls Nexus feel to it, and it's great. Combining the best elements of Demon Souls and Dark Souls is always going to be a win in my books, and it's what they really should have done a bit better in Dark Souls 2. I might end it here, guys. Leave some of the chit chat for next time rather than let you have it all in this one. But it's been a great first episode. I'm really glad I beat the boss first time. Bit shocked as well. Obviously got my ass kicked by the Crystal Lizard, but hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I hope you'll join me next time. Thank you very much.